Hey, hello everybody. Oh, I was thinking that shadow was me behind there, but it's a mannequin. Maybe I turn on a little bit of light here. Let's see. A little brighter, lighter. It's so dreary out today. But I want to work a little bit on my sewing project so I can get that accomplished a little bit more. Hopefully finish it sooner rather than later. Up our little question here. Maybe purple? Kind of like that. Let's go with that. Hi, Eric. How are you? There we go. I was typing our little question. I was like, what do I want to ask for today? So what dream do you want to achieve in March? I feel like I have a few. I would love to get this shirt completed. I have my pattern here. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit today and assembling it all together here. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Hello, Hazara. How are you? Hi, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good weekend. It's nice to see you guys again. I keep thinking that it's Monday instead of Tuesday because I took off yesterday. So it was nice. I got a massage yesterday. I relaxed yesterday. I enjoyed it. But it's nice to be back in my yes, you are. That is true. That I don't doubt. I'm excited for you, Siddharth, because I feel like there's you have a lot of opportunity in your energy, and I'm excited to see, or in the bit that I do get to see or know of you that you care to share, how you progress throughout your adult life and what that looks like for you. Do you have any ideas of things that you feel important to share? Lucas. I'm corny like that. We're in what's called an expression year, so places to Hi, son. How are you? There you go. The world's future youngest self-made billionaire. I love that for you. Hi, Tagnita. Welcome, Tang. Welcome. Not that improbable if you think about it. No, I don't think. I mean, I'm like the air on the side of it's all possible, right? So being able to have that mentality is important. Not improbable at all. Let me go. Oh, where am I here? Finish that page. I don't know what that is, Bald. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, control room. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited to delve into a lot of that kind of stuff this year and seeing what's possible. I feel like that's a big theme of 2026 for a lot of people. It's like the world is so insane. Why don't we just try going for whatever it is that we want to go after? I know. Thanks, Dan. It's only halfway full. I would be tweaking if I drank a coffee that much espresso in one go around. Let me make sure. Okay, there we go. But I'm going to be working a little bit on my sewing project today as we're chatting. Yeah. Exactly. Back to the OG live stream with family photo in the background. Yes, exactly. What do you mean no offense? I don't know what you mean by no offense, because it's not something I would ever take offense to. I actually have to get up and lay this out on my floor in a little bit, but. Yeah, there's actually two. She doesn't have a mono, a mono situation. Yeah, everyone always asks about the painting behind me. It's a print of The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. It's an old Italian Renaissance fresco. I studied art history in college, so yeah. I mean, it's not the best compliment. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Thank you, Sparta. The painting is not the best compliment? Or what's not the best compliment? Being a billionaire? I don't know what part you were referencing. So I want to cut out the side. Thank you so much. You have the painting behind your... Oh, yeah, I know. Well, that was a joke, so obviously it's not going to be the best compliment. And I think it's obvious that it's not my family. I don't take my life that seriously, you know? I don't take life that seriously. It's all in jest. That's what the internet is about. Probably bring you guys over to my left-hand side here in a second to lay this out on the floor. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I have a eyelash extension slightly on the end here that I do, so I add a little bit of an extension. Which I like. Makes it easier to use less makeup too. Size key, we're gonna do medium. Okay, all right. Hello, Tarun, how are you? Thank you, I did my OPI, Big Apple Red. Thank you, it's nice to see you. A law of attraction works. I think law of attraction works, yeah. Because I think our mindset is so important that we really attract like what we believe to be true. You know, it's kind of like when you think about how I see the law of attraction is like when you think about a red car and then all of a sudden you see red cars all over the road. That's the variation of law of attraction that I think about. I did. I need to educate myself. It was my birthday weekend actually. So I've been kind of like selectively taking a pause from educating myself about anything that's been happening in the world on a need-to-know basis. I actually have a friend right now that was visiting. Law of attraction also works. Exactly. Thank you so much. But what was I going to say? You know, I have friends and a couple people that I follow online that are from Iran that were celebrating. So for them, it was a positive. I don't know enough about the economic or political state, but I do have a friend that was traveling home from India from a wedding. And she's still stuck in Kuwait because as she was in the plane, I thought she was home, but as she was in the plane, the airspace closed. So she got sent back and deterred. Her plane got whatever it's called, like when they take it off its course, and she's stuck in Kuwait right now, so she doesn't know when she's going to be coming home, which is scary. Hi Pool, happy Holi. I love that. Colors in peace. I love that. Yeah, I have to look up like what is the actual, when you celebrate Holi, like what is the premise of the festival? Is it kind of like a New Year's? Because I know like even in Persian culture they have Nowruz, I think it's called. So I love that F1. Yeah, that I definitely started on March 28th. I love that. I love that. To successfully finish a 30-day fitness challenge on March 31st that I started on the 28th. Hey, that works. Mainland USA is safe. Yeah, I mean, like, our military here is very strong. And that's why, like, you know, so far so good in our corner of the world. I mean, I think that, like there's the ongoing joke in the US, like us as millennials have just seen so much. And I know you don't, I don't think you have TikTok specifically in your country, if I'm not mistaken, but like everyone is kind of like, here's just another thing that we have to deal with, and like we'll worry about it if and when it happens, you know. But a lot of like the kind of American mentality for most people, most young people, is like we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But a lot of like what I practice personally and a lot of my friends practice, hello Epic, hi Ghost, is like joy kind of like as an act of rebellion. So like I think that anytime anyone's going through something challenging, whether it's because of like war, politics, you know, personal life, like there's always an opportunity to try your best to stay optimistic, or even if not optimistic, just like enjoy the little things that you can, you know, at your disposal to still, you know, do what you can with the time that you have, you know, or whatever. But I think throughout history, even with being in the US, and I think about my grandparents and my parents, like every generation has always had something to worry about when it comes to, you know, struggle, especially when it comes to war. One of my grandfathers was in World War II. When he was 18, he got drafted. So, you know, every generation has their things that they worry about, and we just are exposed to having technology in a way that connects us to know more. You know, like we know what's happening, negative and positive, all over the world at any given time. So, yeah, probably becoming a better person. I love that. Some people join, come back later. Sounds good. I love that. If two vegetarians are arguing, is it still considered beef? I think so. Hi, Sashu. How are you? Completing your documentary and scripts of my films and playing cricket, enjoying. I love that. Hi, Farad. Ooh, do I believe in karma? I do. I think that, I don't know if I believe, sorry, Benny. I don't know if I believe in karma, or I'm educated enough in like the lore of the word karma, but I do believe that people get the energy that they put out, and if they do live in an area like a state of like vindictiveness or greed, that there are other areas that they struggle, even if we don't publicly see them. How about you? What's your take on that? Hi, Tyler. Do you believe the opposite? Hi, Antara. Welcome. It's a pretty name. It's kind of like law of alchemy, or like thinking of alchemy, like you can't give something without something being taken away. And I've seen that happen a lot to a lot of people. Even people who appear to be, because I used to work, as some of you know, in the arts and music entertainment industry. You're welcome. In New York. And so I, was around some pretty wealthy people, and everyone has their struggles, Yeah. I think that there's levels to it. I don't think that it's as black and white, but I was saying this probably as you were answering or writing your question, that like the people that I know I'm in the US, the people that I know, oh, the violin, I love that. I know, I love art. Maybe I'll play an instrument this year. But the people that I have had firsthand experience with that are, well off, or what people would assume is luxurious, struggle or suffer in some way. There's a lot of addiction in that lifestyle too. So it's like, because they have access to pay for things, like how many words can I say? But I in terms of people who are good people, but they struggle, there's also layers to it, right? Like, I don't know why, I don't pretend to know it all, right? So I also think, like, I don't know why there are some people that are like good people that are born in Gaza that are struggling every day, you know, or like in these like areas of war. Hi, Stefan, how are you? Welcome, welcome. But, you know, again, I don't pretend to know it all, but they are things that those are things that I do think about. And, you know, I help the people that I can help, you know, in a way that's also sustainable for me too. Yeah, it's true. Kindness doesn't earn you money, smartness does. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Maya. Of course I do. Welcome back. How are you? But I think that's like it's to your point too, Siddharth, right? It's like people equate like if you're a good person, then you get money. But does money and capitalism, at least like in, you know, for me in the Western world, don't like there's different rules to the game, you know? Hi, say no to injustice. I'm good, thank you. I got a massage yesterday, so I'm feeling very zen. Yeah, well, what do you do? I'm a shaman. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I do. I've listened to a lot and I like his perspective on things. He's married or in a relationship with a princess in one of like the Nordic countries. But the shaman Durek, I know, but I don't have like shamans aren't necessarily as common, and I also err on the side of caution with somebody who's like a shaman, like a like, how do I word it? Like a student of a student of a student that's a shaman sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to help the refreshing energy, cleansing. Yeah, and I think I've also seen extreme devotees of God dying in pain and despair. I think that it's like the extreme devotees, this is the thing, and my belief in organized religion versus spiritual practices, right, is that religion and the infusion of humans into religion, right, are what caused people to suffer, and what we've kind of gotten away from, and for lack of a better way to say it, it's like a bastardization of spirituality and religion, that a lot of people found ways to use religion to control other people. And I was just talking about this last night with somebody about organized religion and how there's like a lot of people, like even during like Ramadan, right? Like if you watch any, hi Eddie, hello Anthony, hi Kai, excuse me, Brazil, welcome. But long story short, if you look at the Ramadan vlogs right now, but like there are people in the comments that are also practicing Muslims that are judging as another human how another human practices their religion, when the core belief of that religion is that Allah will be the one that is like the ultimate judge. So it's like even to go in and like police another person's way of practicing their religion is against what the religion stands for. You know, in my understanding of it as a non-practicing Muslim, but it just as somebody who likes to learn about other religion and spirituality. And so it's like the humans that ruin it, you know? Oh, I love that. Yes, same Eddie. I love that. Let me go back. Steven. Steven or Stefan, forgive me. Or Stefan, maybe neither. Shamans are in different kinds. Like I'm a kind of shaman who senses spirits and ghosts and predicts about something. Oh, I love, yeah, which is going to happen. Even tonight at our place, the moon told me something's going to happen. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think like I'm more of like I'm an intuitive person, but I'm very big, and I think Siddharth, you're probably most similar. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you to me in terms of like having like a emotionally detached assessment as best as possible, subjective versus objective assessment of like the world. Like I like to just like think about things a lot, you know. Hi Ak. Hi Walters, I'm good. How are you? But yeah. Pittsburgh, hello. Pittsburgh, yeah. Hi Arjun, welcome. Yeah, but not feeling good by the act of USA over Iran. Say something on this topic. I was talking about that actually just before you hopped on. I know like I have clients of mine who I became friendly with that, you know, are from Iran. I know that there's public figures that I follow, like Reza Farhan is on a reality TV show here in the US, and they were celebrating I think that there's a lot that we also don't know, right? And it's an unfortunate fact of war that it's always, whenever there's something like that happens, like that it's going to, like, innocent people die, because of things like that. Um, and war is one of the longest withstanding acts on earth committed by humankind, Hi, Faisal. So it's like, I don't want, I would love a world where none of those things happen, but I know that I'm not in a place, like, I'm a white lady from, North America that educates myself as much as possible, but like, I'm not in the military, you know what I mean? So it's like, I do what I can to be a functioning member of society in the best way possible, but like, I think that it just, in my experience in life, it's that like, there's a lot of things that we don't know, a lot of things that we don't know behind the scenes. And I'm not saying that because I believe that the act was valid, if that makes sense. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, we for sure are not the only living beings in the universe. I agree. Then why the F doesn't any religion tell us about our long lost cousins on the other side of the universe? I also believe, Siddharth, that a lot, if you're familiar with the Library of Alexandria, I also believe that a lot of those types of teachings were lost. So I studied art history in school, which like is why I think about things the way that I do. And it's not just about like art, but it's literally, I'm a historian who studied history through the lens of an artistic practice. So how does artwork come out of what's happening in society? Hello. I'm in North America, in US. And so when you look at old script, like like old paintings, there is indication of like other life and objects or people that we can't actually explain. So it does actually kind of talk about that. But there's also like, there was a book in the Bible that was written from Mary Magdalene's perspective, and in a patriarchal lens, or where men are in power, which like, I'm not, like a lady man hater, I'm married to a man, like I'm not like that, but it's like there was a time where there was much stricter rules on the way that women could express themselves. And so there's a whole line of thinking and vocabulary written just by Mary Magdalene alone, that is about a perspective that we never got to have. So there's a lot, like if you do, we can do as much research as we can, but I think a lot of things were destroyed. Now with the internet, there's pros and cons. Yes, I was talking about that. It's so crazy. If you go to one of my old shorts, I said almost that exact thing. Hi, Tarzan. But yeah, so I think that there probably were books about that. I think that there's, if you look at old like works of Michelangelo, things along those lines. That's okay, Maya. I'm just happy to have you here at any point in time. Yeah, like I think it's like, and also there's probably a reason that it serves other people to not talk about those things. Like in countries thrive and succeed because they control people as much as possible. And so the less they are going to attribute to conversations that make people freak out, they're not necessarily going to be excited to share that kind of information. Yes, Seshu. Yeah, Department of War. Yes. I'm continuing the Titanic movie. I love that. Pay me like one of your French girls. And thank you, Kamali, for the good philosopher comment. Yeah, the argument kind of single-handedly chops all religions. I don't remember what part I was talking about when you commented that, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, life is going good. Oh, thank you, Abdullah. I have makeup on right now, so that's one of the ways I take care of it. But when I'm not on and I'm not on a call, my makeup is off. Like I take my makeup off. I don't wear makeup when I'm not on, Fix my little hair here. But thank you, Rudra. Thank you, Sahadev. Hello. Probably stay 2 hours. Should it do I know your stream ends at 12 here? Yes. I know for you it's 12, it's 3 p.m. for me. So since I work, I also usually have things that I have to get done in the afternoon, so I'm only on. But there may be some days where I can stay on a little bit later. But like this isn't like I'm not just a live streamer. So I have other things to do for my time. Maya, do you know any good jobs I could do when I'm older as a person who likes art? Creative director. If you like to create art, I also have a friend that is an artist that does set design for different TV shows, including like reality TV shows. It also depends on like where you live and like if you're a digital creator or like want to use your hands. No, I haven't heard of that. Da Vinci Demons or Demands. Thank you so much. Hello, NRTV. And I'm drinking Cafe Bustelo Espresso coffee. Yeah, addiction does. You know what's so interesting, E, is that most of the people that I know that have struggled with addiction are actually some of the most spiritual, sensitive people that I've ever met. And you just weren't raised in... Oh, Demands. There you go. Da Vinci Demands. No, I haven't heard of that. Clearly. So I understand. Usually it's life can be hard. So, everyone has their different vices and coping skills for sure. But I'm hoping that for you as well. There's a lot of assistance that you can get for people. My cousin is in AA and has been for a long time. Yes, I'm actually married to a man that's younger than me. He's 2 years younger than me. I'm self-employed. I do a version of business management, talent development, and spirituality. Stefan, what broke your heart? Because I see that something inside you, but I didn't share it. I'm just tired today, honestly. But not broke my heart? I wouldn't say that. It's also Pisces season, so it's very like emo for a lot of people. Yeah. Art is your coping. I love that. Yeah, shouldn't we just do good for asking for something in return? It depends. I think that the rules of Earth and society as we know it is that, like, you have to... There are certain people in our lives that have earned the right to be there and treat us with respect where, like, they get a different version of us. And every person, in our lives has different levels of access to us. My open hairstyle. When I'm working, I like it out of my face. And I cook a lot throughout the day. So, but I'll wear my hair down another time. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But, yeah, I think that, like, I treat everybody with a level of kindness, but then it's like how they treat me or what they're looking for. Like, there's a lot of people that have a lot of ulterior motives. So, when you understand that about the world and know that you can protect yourself, I think it actually allows people to live more of a free life. But, there's different levels to doing things just for the sake of being kind, and not being a pushover, right? Yeah. Yeah, my day's been good. Let me see. Yeah, Archie. Thank you for the compliment about my eyes. I think I'm caught. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, people who can't sit with themselves. Yes, I agree. Maya, say goodbye. Yeah, also we just evolved so late. Like literally 150 years ago, there weren't cars. Exactly. Like I think that there's like, people don't realize in the grand scheme of human history, like we are living in such a crazy, like fast-paced version of life because of the advancement of technology and like so basically, how like in history there's blocks of years that signify periods of time. Hello. We're hitting that level where like we've advanced so far since the Industrial Revolution that we're hitting this kind of like technological age. So the technological age is like now going to be this new period of advancement. So we're this like anyone that's alive right now, not just like millennials, Gen X, Gen Alpha, it's like that we're like the guinea pig generation is how I word it with technology. So yeah, it's the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Hello. But yeah, I'll try to be open-minded and honest, kind of did use most of in a different stream. I understand. Thank you, Faisal. Da Vinci Demands you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but that sounds good. Why is that the connection between sensitive people and addiction? I think because they're just not taught to have, like a lot of people that are addicts usually grow up with a lack of support in some way. And so they struggle to like, they don't really have like a support system that allows them to channel their sensitivity, or people around them that could sit with them through their sensitivity without treating it like a burden. So they need things to suppress their feelings, because they're feeling everything everywhere all at once, you know, like being a very like empathetic person myself. It's like, I could have easily gone in that direction. But you know, I come from I'm Irish, so you know the stereotype is true of like the drinking. You know, both my grandfathers passed away from alcoholism, so it's like I chose to cope in a different way because they didn't know how to, because they didn't have the support. So I think of those kinds of things. the you know, living my life in a different way to carry on the good Irish legacy in my corner of the world. Yeah, my request for my hair, to wear my hair down, I could do that. Is it a false way to feel good free? I don't know what you mean by that. Hi, Amon. How are you? I'll answer that in a second. I'm a little behind. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. Yeah. How do I stay positive in life, Shay? I mean, I focus on what I can control. And I focus on, like, I've had, you know, obviously, like, everyone has their lore, and I've had my fair share of challenging things that have happened to me, like anybody else in life. And, you know, for me, it's like, this sounds morbid, but a really big way that I stay positive is like, we truly don't know as individuals how much time, you're welcome, how much time we have here on earth. So I live every day as if like it could be my last, right? So it's like, I know that like I want to go and lay my head on the pillow at night knowing that I lived with as much balance and joy as possible, especially because like I won the geographical lottery because of where my parents are and my grandparents, thank you, being here, you know, or immigrating to this country, you know, 100 years or so ago, that like I am aware that other people are in much dire situations than I am. So finding that balance. I have Rahul. I didn't like it. We saw Scream 7. I like the Scream franchise. And I love The Conjuring, but the last movie was just like overkill. They should have stopped, you know? Yeah. My eyes are Irish. Hi, Aniket? Why I treat everyone with kindness doesn't really make fundamental sense though. I'm not against kindness. I'm just thinking, no, I know that, like, I know you enough now, Siddharth, where like I know the way that you talk, and it's not like, it's like we're having a conversation, you know? But for me, because it's like it's what makes me feel good too, right? So like inherently in the act of being kind, it is like reciprocal, where like it puts more effort. Yes, Umang, I'll answer in a moment. Hi, Leva, congratulations. To me, it's more effort to lead with anger and like aggression, you know? But yeah, for me, it's like I just appreciate being kind more. Yeah. But I don't find a reason to lead with like, I'm not an angry person by nature. So I'm intuitive. Joy from Cemetery, I love that. Yeah, Eddie said, us as human beings is complicated cast to live on. Yeah, but the good thing is that we have the tools to use them. I love that. Question is the choices to either use them or benefit or waste. I agree, or to waste them. Yeah, and Shay was asking Siddharth, but I know if you need a pause, I understand. Hi, Leva. Just hold on, the chat just went away. Yes, I saw Jenna Ortega's too. Hi, Swastik, how are you? Yeah. I have not seen your Italian car bestie today, no. All right, answering two sides. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to feel like the internet makes you feel like you have to ground your stakes and make like one opinion, but I see like the balance and all. Hi, bodybuilder, welcome back. So from what I know, I mean, I know that the US sent over, you know, obviously BOMB and the president of Iran was assassinated. So that's all I know. In transparency, it was my birthday weekend this weekend. So I gave myself permission to like chill out for a sec from the news and educating myself. I think part of the problem is that we're like this all the time. And I'm, again, like a white lady from, thank you. Yeah, I love that it's peaceful. It feels great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Every year of your 30s feels more grounding, I'll say. Yeah, because I don't, my reaction isn't to like get my guts twisted. You know, like I'm not like somebody that is like, I don't like shake very easily, you know, even with heavy topics. So it's like, I come at things from a place of curiosity, you know. It was yesterday. My birthday was yesterday. So I've been celebrating for the weekend. I got a massage, and then I got a solar return astrology reading from one of my friends that lives in New Orleans. That's an astrologer, which was very fun. So she had some cool things to tell me, and I went to like a tea room, and then we ordered dinner. We ordered DoorDash home because I didn't want to have to go out to eat. I wanted to be comfortable and in my pajamas. Yeah, I agree, bodybuilder. I'm the same. Like I feel like our time on earth is so short, and like as a kid, you know, I was in elementary school, early elementary school when 9/11 happened. Like I remember it, you know, I lived on the coast, so like I was very close to New York City, so I saw the smoke, right? So it's like all of those. University professor, I would love to be a university professor. I've thought about that, so thank you. Hi, Nawaz. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Vayu. I feel like we kind of are missing these third spaces where we can have just like connection and conversation. Peach and pale pink, yeah, exactly. That's so artistic of you. This is actually what the color tones are. Not a very high paying job though, university professor. It depends. So because of where I live, again, like being an East Coaster, there's more opportunity, you know, like Columbia, like I'm right by like all the Ivy Leagues. So that also changes, but yeah, the whole Quran. Yeah, now's the time. Oh, daughter of St. Patty. I love that. Thank you for the birthday wishes. But usually university professors, like they do other things. Like I like not putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, ask your yes whose birthday it is in your family. Yeah, Leba, I love that you're not on your phone. It's good to find that balance. 500K US dollars. Thank you. It's the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. I don't know the translation in like monetary denominations. Oh, I love that. Be a human is a good dream to achieve. See that in a bit. Okay, Ghost, sounds good. USD. I don't think that much, but I think it depends, because what happens is as a university professor, you also can get funding. So, and they also have like something you go on sabbatical. I was talking about it, Seshu. Did you miss me talking about it? Maybe it was before you were here, but we were just talking about it. But yeah, it depends on where you go. Like if you were to be at like Columbia, Princeton, Harvard, that's a different, exactly. When I took a study abroad course and I spent 3 weeks in Spain, there was only like 12 of us that did this. It's called the Camino de Santiago. It's an old medieval pilgrimage route. And so I developed like a closer relationship with that professor, and like he lives like in a beautiful home on like the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And okay, yeah, that's it. Go outside and get tea. I love that. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, oh my, well, there's only so much I could say. You just didn't like my answer, I guess. But it was my birthday weekend, so I don't talk about things that I don't know a lot about. I just know, like I had said before, if you were listening or not, that like there was a missile that was over there. The president of Iran was assassinated, and we'll see what happens, you know. But I don't even know why. The war has been going on for 20 years. Us millennials have been hearing about it since we were kids, and like after a while it kind of becomes, when we hear so much about it, like the boy who cried wolf, you know. So like after you hear something so many times about threats and things along those lines, like there's only so much that we know, you know. Yeah. Hi, Ferrari. Here's your Italian car friend, Siddharth, that you were asking for. Hello, happy weekend. I hope you had a happy weekend. But yeah, so that's the kind of core. But I'm answering questions as I see them, but I'm a little bit behind in the chat because there's a lot of you commenting. I hope you feel better. Love to you, Fahim. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know enough of the history about what the president of Iran was doing because, like, we had a lot going on with our president in the U.S. that we needed to pay attention to. You know, like a lot changing very quickly. That's how I am, Mr. M, yeah. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, feel better. I know, feeling sick is no joke. Yeah. Yeah, happy Holi. I love that. Umang, how do you celebrate? Yeah, I only watched 1 through 3 Scream, Jenna Ortega Scream a few years ago. I lost it too. Yeah, I get that. It's supposed to be kind of like campy and funny, you know? Yeah, I did get a present. My husband, I said it was my birthday weekend, so I took a little bit of a break from being inside. I was outside and I was celebrating with my husband. We went to a tea room and we had I got a massage and then an astrology reading. And I've thought about reading the Quran from front to back. It's on my to-do list. I do play chess, yeah. Whenever there's a chess table somewhere. Yeah, can you please speak English slowly? I've read the Bhagavad Gita too. Thank you, Mom. But I actually am speaking slow for me. Usually I speak this fast, and this is about how fast I speak, and nobody would ever understand me. But this is me speaking actually a little bit slower, so I'm sorry. If I speak too slow, then I would just fall asleep. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like reading them, but I'm also aware that there's a lot of layers. So are you supporting Iran? I don't know enough about what's happening, to be honest with you. But I know that, like, apparently the president was really, like, not a good person. It's 10 times faster, exactly. I'm on 2x speed. Maybe I'll get a chalkboard and I'll start to write. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hi, Amazing Grace, thank you. But Brenna has taught me a lot of things. I'm happy to. Hi, Parth. Dream to stay alive, yeah. Nice to see you. But yeah, I like playing chess. Yeah, oh my god, I would love that. I'm sure there's some, like, digital, that would be funny. We could have a chess live, excuse me. Yeah, I know. I wasn't live since Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And Saturday was a different stream. But yeah, I took off Sunday and the weekend. Hi, welcome. Hi, Hindu. Am I saying that right? It's wild to get ready with me while you're going for war. Pretty random to bump into. I know. 11 countries versus Iran, but off to Iran fighting. Yeah, I mean, well, it's interesting that, yeah, it never ends. I agree. I should stream chess tomorrow. I know. I'll have you guys, like, tell me what you just tell me in the chat and then we can play. I think I have a chessboard somewhere. Usually I play it out in the house. They're good. How are yours? Oh, before the live. Yeah, I'm happy to teach or just share anything that I know in any way that it's helpful. I don't know everything, but I know some things. There's one specific dish. Ooh, I love that. That sounds so good. Okay. All right, I'm writing that on my longer list. I'm gonna make soka this week on, actually, I should probably try to make it, could I make it tomorrow? I think I can make it tomorrow. Maybe we'll do another cooking live tomorrow. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, so we have like, it's like empanadas, basically. I love that. A chef, I love that. I know, SK. I'll have to talk slower. Want to go to the moon? Oh, hi, Red Roses. How are you? Welcome back. Yeah, active whenever. I mean, honestly, yeah. Yes, he always gives me good gifts. He's very sweet. Sing Father Abraham question. I don't know what that is, Andre. I've never heard of that. Hi, Pakistan. Parth, maybe you are the only one here for the Middle East. I don't know. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Yeah, it looks pretty, like, simple. It's, like, just filling, yeah. Hi, Bilal. I'm from America. I'm good, love. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Likewise. I love that. I hope you're safe. Yeah. But like I said, I'll talk about things as I feel educated on them, but I don't. It's funny because I feel like the misconception is like when people are on the internet, we know everything, or we're like, I'm just like, I'm not, I'm a small creator in comparison. 10 times. Oh, that's so cute. I love that, Umang. I think I'll have a tongue twister. Do you remember the photo you posted in Brenna's community tab? Oh, yeah. And they all do. Bodybuilder says 7.7 billion people, and they all do have their own life stories of struggle and happiness and sadness. So I'm against taking the lives of humans. Stop war. Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you, Cami. Hi, Pakistan. I don't know that song. Hi, Tupac. Yeah, of course. You had such good questions for me on Saturday. I appreciate that so much. Siddharth, your favorite was the grass? Yeah, I have, it's because I'm drinking coffee. But I'll drink it after because I don't like when the lipstick gets on my coffee mug. It's, like, gross. Yeah, Eddie, please. Yeah, Leba, absolutely. I gotta go. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, I'll see you later. It was nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna sing. Thanks for asking, Umang, but I'm not gonna sing. Gotta face consequences for looking beautiful. I do wear green. Oh, just because it's representative of, like, the vibrancy of Ireland. Hi, Mona. Thank you. But yeah, it's the shamrocks. Kelly green is the specific color green. Do I look like I can beatbox? No. That I cannot do. Thank you, Supercars. Can you beatbox? Can you rap? I think the only white person that I know that's ever come close is Iggy Azalea, and not saying much. I know, we talked many good things last time, and now it's war going on. I know. Well, that was just what you came in on. I mean, you know, we could talk about it, but there's only so, I can't really say much more than that. I don't know. Bilal, are you talking about the, can you see my comments? Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. Leba, yeah, and I see you soon. I keep finding my, pictures on Pinterest? Oh, no. I'm not an AI. I can move, my fingers are normal. My movements are normal. But thank you for the compliment, I think. Yeah, think once, guys, what if it turns out World War III, it's the last war humanity would witness because of nuclear weapons? I think that politicians are too prideful to, like, they like the threat, but I don't know if they would actually use them because they need to own, like, they want to own land, you know? Thank you, Tupac. Am I a magician? No. Thank you, Pradeep. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Also, if I don't wear green, where the pinch came from. Well, what do you mean pinch? I don't know. I know. I agree, Ferrari. Aw, thanks, Krishna. What a grass. But yeah, Bilal, I know. Let's see. I dream of peace and happiness. I know. And that's what we all want. Like, us as, like, normal people, like, we want that. We want that for our lives and ourselves. Am I Google? Am I Claude? Am I ChatGPT? Can you play chess in online that every audience can play with you? I'll try. I'll try. That would be fun to do. Let me see if I have a chess set somewhere and we can play chess. I've only played a handful of times, so I'm not very good. Hi, Akbar. Welcome. Chessboard. Live. I don't even think I have a chessboard in my house, so I would have to buy one at some point. But that would be fun. Oh, what's my favorite color that I love to wear a lot that makes me feel warm? I love any kind of blue. I also love white a lot too. Like any kind of bright white. Depends on the day and depends on my mood. I'm good. How are you? Oh, because you've been everything I searched for. Krishna, that was smooth. Yeah, Kai. Or Kay, excuse me. Chess online, that sounds criminal. I know. Whoever, it's fun for the people that like chess. Did you guys watch Queen's Gambit with, Anya Taylor, what was her name? Anya Taylor-Joy. That was really good. You're not good. It's okay. I'm not either. I'm married. Yeah, set art sounds good. Oh, yours is blue too. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, blue is a good color. Just feels very calming. Sicilian defense is goated. I don't know enough about that. Oh, complete your book. I love that. That's a good goal. Brenna, but in my view, you look like a person to give arts and crafts cooking on TV. Next, Martha Stewart. Thank you. Yeah, I love to do that on live. So it'll be a way for us to connect, I guess, right? Thank you, Mona. Thank you. What is that? What part are you talking about? Magnus Carlsen. Go to chess player. He casually wins this year's championship, but it's just a year end for him. Oh no. Thank you, Akbar. I'm on red. Oh, you like red? I'm afraid to read it out loud. Yeah, I guess Eloise said Arth took a break to go stare at the grass. Yeah, I don't know enough about like chess champions. I know Bobby Fischer, who's like old. Those of you that are young probably don't even know who that is, unless you're like deep in chess lore. But yeah. I have played football. I played football, like soccer, we call it. And oh, there you go. In middle school, we call it. So like when I was about like 11, I played when I was young, like 4 to 6 or 7. And I played again when I was like 11, probably like 12 to 14. Yeah, soccer. We just call it soccer. I don't know what that means. Hi, Leisha. I don't watch anime, no. No, my husband does, my brother does, but I'm not in. I know, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen as soon as I said it. Eloise. It's like a verbal like tick, like we have to say it out loud. Tupac, how do you have such a welcoming, friendly, loving vibe? I love that. I never watch any live or TikTok stuff in my life, and you're the only one. Well, thank you so much. I don't know. I mean, I just have always been this way, so it's hard to explain it, I guess. Bye, Ak. Yes, I'll do my hair down for you. I will do my hair down for you tomorrow. But yeah, I just found it's honestly harder for me to be like aggressive, if that makes sense. Like I obviously have my boundaries and, you know, have a presence, but like I'm not it takes more effort to be mean, you know? Like there's so many of you here that always have like nice things to say that I'm grateful for that kind of connection. So it's like I don't really pay attention to anyone that's not like that. Yeah. But good night, yeah. Bobby Fischer, that dude is a fossil. I know. That's why I was like, he was old when I was young. So I'm like, you guys being like, some of you like 10, 15 years younger than me. Yeah. Iftar, I would love that. I would love that. Yes, I can be mean to mean people. Yeah, I think Islam is a beautiful religion. Connect 4. Yes, I love that. Hi, Cybernet. How are you? Go, I literally only know about the game Go from like the new Knives Out movie, and I think on Squid Games they played it as well. No? Paint myself brown and dress up as Diddy. I don't know if you would like that. They'd be like, oh my god, Diddy's at this Target. But yeah, it's like I will match energy, like more so in person. Like online, it's like different because like online is like its own kind of like unique energy. So like you kind of expect it, but like in person, like people, like I can defend myself. Like you don't live in New York and not like have that edge to you. You know, it's like I definitely have like the Northeastern attitude. Go touch the nearest grass. There you go. But yeah, I don't lead with like my gloves on. I think a lot of people like come to the internet like this, like ready to tussle. And I just don't operate that way. Yeah, I think a lot of people online too, like I've noticed that on lives, I've definitely faced a Karen. Can you tell? I worked in restaurants too when I was a kid. Thank you, Faisal. Your friend Jebediah, that's a strong name, said the same thing. Yeah, I feel like Jebediah, like just in the name alone. But thank you, Eddie. Yeah, I know. let me make sure. But yeah, I've definitely faced a Karen before. Because like if you work in an industry, like if you work for a corporate chain, like a restaurant chain or something like that, you face people who know that, like for me is like I was a hostess at a restaurant, this like Italian restaurant chain that doesn't even exist anymore. And I was probably like 17, high school job. And you have people that know that like if they complain enough, they'll like management will just give them a free like gift card. So like there are people that go in like Karens, you know, we call them, like with the intention of trying to get something for free. So, you know, there's that archetype of human that exists. Oh yeah, guy. Okay, my friend Jacob always works with Karens but kills them with kindness. Absolutely. And it depends. Like I feel like when you start to learn about psychology and the way that people operate, like you can kind of, I'm always reading between the lines of like, especially in person, what somebody is saying versus what the energy is. And like, I know what they're actually asking for. And I'm actually not always listening to their words that they're trying to craft as much as the energy that I receive from them. And we do that. That's not just like an intuitive psychic thing, but we actually do that as humans more than you realize that you do. Especially if you live in an area that like you have to be a little bit more street smart. Yeah, I know. 16, 17, we've just evolved. Now I'll say 27, 37. Yeah, Mong, no, you're fine. But yeah, I do a version of spiritual discipline, but I do a lot of business strategy for work. But what was let me go back because some of you guys had good questions that I don't want to skip over. But yeah, that would be Swas my answer. And a lot of people use social media for religion too. So like they'll share and there's like the concept in organized religion to like everybody's supposed to know Allah or Jesus at the same time. So I don't really, usually people will drop it in the live once commonly and like I just let it go. Have you watched a Silicon Valley show? No, I haven't. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. Oh, Grayla, what is your point on the Epstein files, Akbar? Oh my gosh, just that they're disgusting. Like if, you know, with what we see of the Epstein files, it's like, it's so perverse beyond measure. It's crazy. And like, they say that like if people were to be arrested and the Epstein files were bad, yeah. Kyrene, my amethyst. Then like our government would implode. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. Same here. I use my brain and words to defend myself, and the best tool is to observe and keep silent. Yeah, like I don't seek out confrontation like a lot of people do to like rage bait on the internet for like followers to keep people engaged. But it's like those of you that are connected with me here, like you have interesting questions and we talk about interesting things. So like I don't operate on like rage baiting people. But like a lot of people that are on YouTube Live just use it as a tactic for views. So like that's also like, but I just come to that like this like setting this place in a different way. What else? I answered that. Oh no, Parth. It's I don't mind Eddie typing like that because I know it's Eddie. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah. Thank you. I said it correct. Thank you. Psychology, that's interesting. I know, right? Yeah. Tupac said, do you like bargaining when you buy something in person? It depends if it's like the store, it's appropriate for that. So I definitely can bargain for things. But like if it's at like what we call like thrift stores or what's it called? Antique stores. Like if you're in, there's certain markets where it's like ethically correct or societally correct, but like certain stores you go into and like you can't go into just any store and bargain, but and you're not supposed to do that, you know. Oh, I have to go back. I'll probably find it. I probably just haven't gotten there yet in the big chat yet. Yeah, if a person starts physical, then I use the knowledge of arts. Oh, for martial arts, there you go. I used to watch wrestling, yeah, but I'm of the like Randy Orton, CM Punk, John Cena era, that type. You can't see me like early John Cena. Have I ever been around? Oh, Ferrari, yes, the school, Pew Pew, or any in your area? No, thankfully. It's like it happens in the US. Undertaker, there you go. But like I haven't been, it's not as common. It's more, it shouldn't be common at all, period, but like it's not as like common, you know? If that makes sense. Like that's one of many things that we're concerned about in the US. Kamali says holy books are just DC comics for adults. That's so funny. I think Christians are a lot similar to Islam. Yeah, because they're both the Abrahamic religions. Yeah, they're very similar. The guy, Akbar, that's a part of worst people. I'm happy you remember me. My name, thank you, of course. Umang, I just come to see you. How nice you talk. I'm just your friend. Thank you. Thank you, Adia. Oh, did this beautiful being just time travel from the picture hanging on the wall? Yeah, I'm not Aphrodite. That's the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. I'm gonna make jalebi. I'm gonna make jalebi on a live. So we will do that once a week. I want to do a cooking live upstairs in my kitchen. I think I'm gonna do them every Wednesday. So tomorrow I need to get chickpea flour. That's the only thing I need because I'm gonna make what Eloise requested, which is soka, and then after that I'll make jalebi. So not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday I'll do that. To travel overseas. I love that. But it looks so delicious. Yeah, I didn't see the Epstein paragraph. I'm sorry, Eloise, if you want to type it again, but I understand if you're like, I don't feel like doing this. Do I believe in Spider-Man? We just watched Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, like last week. My husband wanted to watch it, so we were watching it together. Time-space relation, that's absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, yeah, my brain starts to go a little cray when I think about it. Maybe it got blocked. Oh, one day glue your face to be the floor. Thanks, Bilal. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have, that one is somebody who was repeating the same verse about the Quran. I don't understand what you meant though, Vinay. Don't wear too many clothes. I don't know what that means. But no, I don't, maybe it blocked it or like it's removed it. 33. So I don't know. I think that it took away a lot. Like YouTube also in the US is sensitive to some things that you say about Epstein. So you can say his name, but I think it automatically removes some things. That you guys type without, like, it just YouTube controls. The Undertaker. Hi, Abdul Rahman. Ali. Hello. Give me the neck chain. My necklace. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry, because I didn't even see that. Yeah, and Tupac is one of my people in the chat, so yeah. 6 feet, good for you. Oh, Stone Cold, The Rock. Yes, The Rock. Undertaker era. Yeah, so we were just one off from each other. There was cross-posting. Oh, 30, I love that. You want to see Benny? He's so cute. I brought down a blanket for him. Look how cozy he is. He's sleeping and enjoying his time. Grass. I think I'm caught up. If you want to understand, oh yes, space-time relation, realize that these things exist. Yeah, we could say like quantum jumping, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm 22. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm not 22 anymore. 22, I was like, what way is up? Where am I going? I just graduated college. Kamali, why religions promote hiding women's hair? They aren't sexual. I don't know why. They say like a hair is an extension of your spirit. So like in different cultures is actually more so for spiritual protection, I think, than it being seen as like sexualized. Yeah. Quantum physics is so interesting too. My eyes are real. Yes. They're not colored contacts. No, we can't ban grass. There you go. Because of people like you, Europe is about to become Europe's den. Oh, because of people like me? Yeah. Ban grass. I know. I could put it in the words. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that exactly. Again, I was selectively educating myself. I know. Yeah, if people can't even tell where my accent's from, I'm not exactly gonna, yeah. Thank you, Mr. M. I know, all my actual Europeans. Will you marry me? I'm Bilal from India. Beautiful heart, beautiful place, India. No, I'm already married, Bilal. But thank you for the offer. I should do speed dating for all the single people in my chat. We'll do speed dating for you guys and help be the matchmaker, which would be so funny. Hi Badsha, how are you? Nice to see you. It's so funny, Badsha, like yes, this fine girl. Yes, exactly. Well, my husband, like I said, my husband's a gamer and he's been online for a long time as well. So like, we're not like, all this stuff is so like, I've seen this 85 times over before, you know? Give me 3 interesting things after here that I want to come to Europe. You want 3 interesting things about Europe? It depends on where in Europe you want to go. I know, right? Like speed dating. I need like the how TikTok has like you can do multiple people at the same time. I would need that. So like Tarun was first in line for me to find him a match. My husband and I used to work together. And then we stayed in touch and he DM'd me after like 4 years after we left our that job. But we were coworkers. Yeah. No, I didn't think you were being mean. Yeah. Or unless you meant to Mark Zuckerberg over here. But it depends, Akbar, on where you would want to go. A 26-year-old man and 43-year-old woman? Is that fine? Siddharth. Siddharth's username is Mark Zuckerberg. Siddharth is Mark. It's a big age gap, but I mean, if it works to you. He owns both actually, but his I'm not fasting. I'm not Muslim. Who is Siddharth? Oh, sorry. Okay, I get it. Yeah, predatory grants. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I preferred waiting till 30 to be married. I look like an American married woman, but in different places, there's a lot more aesthetics that go into showing people that they're married. Pro Stephen Hawking. I was baptized Christian. I'm spiritual, but I don't follow any one organized religion. You're so funny, Eloise. Yeah, I believe to look for someone is in real life and not online, or unless the power of faith and practice. I totally get that. Yeah, I know I've got Tupac and Mark Zuckerberg. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Gar. How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome. Things are good. I'm excited that it's the month of our people. St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I realized that, Siddharth, after. I know, I guess, is that what usually happens? Hijab is to signify that one is married. I've also seen a lot of women that wear a hijab that aren't married, though. I'm 26, never dated anyone before. Best advice you would give me? I'm assuming that you're asking because you want to date somebody and you don't want to be single, right? Anymore. I think it depends on like what do you feel like you would like in relationship? And that'll help me to kind of refine like a plan of attack for you, so to speak. Winston Churchill, there you go, Parth. I know we could do Teddy Roosevelt, Steve Jobs needs to be in the chat, Queen Elizabeth, there you go. all the figures. We'll have all these people coming back from the dead and reincarnating in this chat. Support grass. Yeah, happy St. Patty's month, exactly. Be Megatron, there you go. Raymond Charlie Animation Con. I don't know what that means, Kyrene. Oh. Do you know about what's happened with the climate in the last few years? Yes, and I do also know that, like, the earth, I don't know, we need to protect our natural resources is what I'll say. Do just respect me. If we touch grass is an harassment. I love that. Your sense of humor is so funny. Yeah, good luck on your exam. Monarch support House of Commons. I don't know that language enough. Yeah. No choice for everyone peoples. So beautiful. I don't know what that means. Welcome back, Ghost. But yeah, Tupac, let me know. Yeah, look, your warmth vibe helped deeds reincarnated to be here. There you go. Yeah, I guess, right? What are my hobbies? I love to sew. I love to paint. I love to cook. I love to hike. It's finally going to be 60 degrees Fahrenheit this weekend here. So I'm excited to hopefully get outside a little bit. Let me cook you. Hello. Aw, hey girl, you mean I'm so there you go, Fishy Trades of Yay. That's hilarious. Yeah, I hope the deads reincarnate. I honestly really want to learn, maybe should I learn Hindi this year? I feel like I could communicate more with you guys. Maybe Hindi. I'm learning Spanish too. I know a little bit of French. I've been practicing avec Eloise and El Chat. Yeah, Callie. Yes, exactly. It's always summer. I love that. That's so beautiful. Bring the mommies over here. You're so funny. Yes, Siddharth Tiwari, exactly. Yeah, and I was like, I forgot that Siddharth Tiwari is like he's like a Indian politician, I think, right? Or billionaire or something. Everyone's people's married for you. I don't know what you mean. Let's see, I have a last chance. We have 2023 last year after. Yeah, we need to be careful with the what's it called? I know, like how hot it's getting. I mean, the planet has always gone through periods of periods of warming and cooling, but it's much more drastic and much faster now. While speaking gibberish. Well, it doesn't matter not knowing how to swim, get in the water, and have some fun. Summer's around the corner. That's true. Grass is left and trees. Brenna, the people don't understand me yet. They don't know who I am, apart from Eloise. I think she knows. I understand. I don't think learning Hindi is a good idea because mostly people communicate here in code switching, stitching between languages. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Umang. I'm happy to be besties. Thanks to all the data centers, exactly. Wish God would create everyone like you so we didn't have any war and chaos. Yeah. I mean, listen, we all have the ability to be kind and to, put good energy out into the world. So I just do what I can with the energy that I have and the ways that I can in my small corner of the world. Yeah, you are in the team, Eloise. Locate the Desert Rose BRB. Sounds good. Swa said, where most Americans go for budget vacation, like most Indians go to Thailand. A lot of beaches. There, Florida. It depends on where you are. So if you're on the coast, the East Coast, a lot of people go to Florida. They go to this place called Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Some go to like the mountains. It depends. On what season it is. For areas that are seasonal, where we have like fall, summer, winter, spring, and the seasons change. But a lot of people, any budget travel is a person going to another state in the U.S., but they don't go they wouldn't necessarily travel abroad because airfare can be so expensive. Like anywhere between in the U.S. to fly like from here on the East Coast to say like Arizona, I think I paid like $450 US dollars for my ticket, round trip, but sometimes abroad, if you get lucky, you could get the same pricing for like Ireland, say, but the farther you go, obviously it's going to cost more money. Hi, Duru. But budget vacations, I would say more so a lot of people go to like any type of beaches or Florida, and usually they're not flying for a budget vacation. They would be driving and doing a lot of car trips more so too. For bride hunting. Do they really? Well, Philippines, yes, that I do know. I didn't know Mexico though too. Hi, Gucci, welcome. Yes, God, that's where you can see who's flying in the planes, right? Your mindset's very good, thank you. They're my real eyes. I have contact lenses to see, but this is my real eye color. Priceless. Let me see. I have to go back and forth. I have the chat up on my right-hand side because for whatever reason, not all comments show. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have it to all. I have top messages. That's why. Hold on. Alaska's good, but it can be expensive just because it's so far. Oh, Scott, yes, Skyscape, $400. Yeah, I haven't. Your username, I just realized, Gucci Thong. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had to fly anywhere in a while. Last time I flew was a year ago in March to go to New Orleans, which I loved. Yeah, thank you, Umang. I appreciate that. I know, I love talking with you guys too. Yeah, I love car trips over flying blind inside a bird machine and airplane. I understand. Well, and my brain goes to like, humans built this, humans maintain this. Hi, Sam. I don't know. It's just so funny. I love like creative usernames. I just always think like the random words together just always make me laugh. Cause I'll like go to like remember you guys, you know, like based on your username. And it's funny because they're always like something crazy and funny that make me laugh. Yeah, Akbar, we have similar mindsets for sure. Yeah. And yeah, buses, people will take like Greyhound buses, but like they can get a little scary sometimes. Alaska again. Oh, I need your people's permission to see you from Alaska. Yeah, I had an uncle that lived in Alaska actually. So, oh, scroll ahead, yeah. What Bugatti? I honestly, even if I had the money for a Bugatti, if I wanted to buy it in cash, like outright, I don't like the way that they look. I'm a Porsche, like Mercedes, high-end Mercedes kind of girl, or like a vintage cars, like vintage classic cars. But when you live on the East Coast, because we're so close to the ocean, even if you go further inland, like when you live on the East Coast, there's so much salt in the air that it's not good for, like, you have to have like money to maintain a vintage car. But I love like that deep green Porsche 911, you know, like those kinds of things. Chevelles, yes. Defender. Yeah, Defenders are cool. I don't like them either. They're a little too like military for me, if that makes sense. I like square, like angular car designs, but like any Porsches are opposite of that. Cadillac Escalades, yes. That's like they have a lot of Cadillac Escalades are popular for people that have drivers. Like usually they're like the car that you get to pick up. So pick you up if you get like a car service to go to the airport or something like that. It's like a bougie Uber. Stop that. Brenna, scroll. Oh, wait, let me see. Scroll for some of the chats above. We know your language and you're not. I need to learn Hindi. Yeah, as this time, if you're not interested in Hindi language, what happens? Give me reasons. Oh, I just haven't had a reason to learn it yet. Volkswagen Beetle. Yes, Ferraris, right? That used to be the first car that I wanted, a Volkswagen Beetle. A Volkswagen dog. Let me see. I think I am caught up. I'm trying to go back through the grass comments. No, I'm not banning Ferrari. Yes, I'm from the US. Breakfast, yes, it's 14:19 here. It's the afternoon right now. Then Ferrari, the more you're increasing your chances of timeout. Yeah, I know. I could put chat delay on in a second too. You can't overcast. Yeah, I know. When I travel, maybe I'll get to meet you guys. We'll see. I'm definitely hesitant to travel. Yes, good luck on your exams. 70 square, I'm built like SpongeBob. SpongeBob, not SpongeBob SquarePants. Not the SpongeBob SquarePants build. Thank you, Hero, you as well. Just posting grass facts in the chat. But yeah, what are all the good parts about the India? The rumors are all side jokes. Oh, good parts about India? A lot of people go there for like spiritual, like just because it's a very spiritual place. Thank you. I know a lot of like deep history, spirituality, the food, like culture, spices. Thank you, Bilal, you as well. Those types of things. The people, a lot of nice Indian people, like just learning about, but yeah, the most that I know of the good things that people share is more so about the food. Yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, I think because like a lot of white people go there for like spiritual yoga retreats. That's like a lot of like the in my realm, you know, as like a young white woman. Yeah. I do have a backup account. I forget what the tag is, but I'll find it and get it to you guys tomorrow. It's my responsibility. No. I'm not a matchmaker yet. Hi Jordan, welcome. Jordy F1 guy, there you go. Yes, your essay about grass. I think you guys are educating each other very well in the chat, Eloise and Mark. But yeah, Tupac, thank you for saying that. I'll have to write that. Yeah, I need a chessboard and to confirm my backup. Yeah, I know you guys getting rage baited in the chat. I know. I've just let them, Ferrari and Mark Zuckerberg always talk to each other in somewhat parts too. So I'm like, I read every third comment. Pretty much what I know is side joke. Well, say one day after while visiting Italy, we go to India. Oh, I don't know what that means. Yeah. You want to explore Europe? Yeah. I mean, listen, if I were to pick like 3 places to go in Europe specifically, the only places that I've been are England, Ireland, Spain, and France. So like I'm limited in there's obviously other countries, but I loved all of them. Monaco, yes, exactly. Maybe Italy. Italy I've wanted to go to for sure. But I've not yet gone yet. Do you like chlorophyll? Most foreigners come to Varanasi, or in my state, West Bengal, in spiritual places. I met so many European Americans and Russians. I believe that, yes. Mars, hello. Oh, Van Gogh Museum, I would love to. It would be so beautiful. I would love that. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Swas, that makes sense. Tupac says, I'd prefer Latin America over Europe. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on preferences. Like, I always really wanted to go to Egypt, but some people, like, never have a care to go there. Bye, Eddie. I'll see you next time. No, you're not in timeout. Don't worry. But Latin America, it just depends on what your preferences are. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, if you want to find yourself, come to India. I don't feel like my belief is that you don't need to leave where you are to find yourself. I think that like we had like eat, pray, love. Yeah, inner self. I know. Yeah. I think a variation of that is possible, but I think that self-enlightenment, if you will, is Peter Griffin, is possible just by being where you are. Tupac, do you have a guess as to what I am? Quagmire. What, Lois? Stewie? Stewie's my favorite. Please don't write another grass essay. Thank you, Dunchak. I appreciate that. Everything I've learned about grass was against my will. But yeah, I feel like there's also like the business of self-enlightenment. Like a lot of people think that they need to pay to find themselves. And I think that there's a lot of ways that we could, even, we're all on YouTube right now, right? It's like YouTube University. You can like look at so much and find so much just in that alone. Books and reading and sitting with yourself. It's right, exactly what you said earlier, Kamali. Like, I'm of the same belief that a lot of people try to run away from themselves and find themselves in other places when like it's taking some time to find yourself where you are, and stop running from things too. But I also, like, I'm not yucking anyone's yum, but like, you don't always need to like pay money to find a solution. Yeah. My husband was my first true love. Yeah. Habibi, come to Dubai. Yeah, I'm not flying anywhere over that airspace. I literally have a friend that was coming home from India and is stuck in Kuwait right now because the airspace closed above the Middle East. So I have to fly in that direction to get to you, which is, I think, actually impossible for Americans to do right now. Yeah, Egypt is such a good place. Swa says it's my dream to go, but that place is full of scammers, even airport security. Yeah, that's true. So for me, like, I have a couple friends that are Egyptian, that actually still go back and forth. So I wouldn't go to Egypt like without them with me, essentially. Same like for certain countries, like you wouldn't. It's like I have friends from a lot of different countries, or at least like our first generation, have some connection. So I'm aware of what I look like and how I represent, or what people think of me. So I'm not naive to projections of the world. Yeah. But I think it's a matter of just being careful. Yeah. Spiritualism is a business. The real ones are nondescript. Yeah. I could develop Stewie's personality just thinking about it. Sounds great. There you go. What's the best quote I've ever heard, Chelta? Ooh, this is a cliche, but I really do like the quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," which is Gandhi. But I do really love that one because I believe it's true. What advice would you give your younger self to be less anxious? I was a very nervous kid. And to work on just like having fun. Like it's not that serious, Yeah. Who dis? My profession, I'm self-employed. Yeah. I do a version of business strategy, and I'm also a spiritualist. My fave movie? Well, I just watched Scream 7 this weekend. I love the Scream franchise. And what else do I love? I love The Devil Wears Prada, which is a fashion movie. And I love Under the Tuscan Sun. Yeah. Thank you. I got this from a boutique in Maine. Oh, a spider running on the wall. Spiders I love for spiritual protection. Absolutely. And mobility, like feeling a little bit more free to move around. Home is where you make of it. That's how I see spiders. Let me scroll back. What's the best pickup line you ever heard that would be funny in a Stewie accent? Oh my god, that's such a niche question. There was one, Krishna just put it here before. He was like, are you Google because I've been searching for you my whole life or something like that? That was kind of funny. Hi, Sa, how are you? Yes, it's a cardigan. I have like this is my fit check of the day. I have a little tank top and my long sweater. And my jeans. Because I'm American and I always wear jeans. Until it's the summertime. Yes. Where was I? I know. Mark and Parth are about to leave. No ice. Oh. Something spicy, and like noodles, like ramen, and then Pedialyte, electrolytes. Yeah, I think because like I'm the same, like all selectively, but my attention span for movies is bad unless it's something that like I actually enjoy. You're at the bar. I mean, hey, that's also a nice Bloody Mary, right? What was I gonna say? But yeah, he's working. He's upstairs right now. But I'll do a husband reveal at some point. But yeah, this I got in a little boutique. I want to lose weight, but it's so hard to start. I mean, the best thing I can recommend is to focus on protein, and like protein is really good for you, and doing a workout exercise that you enjoy. If you're a woman, then I recommend walking. Walking is much more of a better exercise. Don't putting your husband unboxing exactly. Bye, Ferrari. I'll see you next time. A plus. This is my only. Yes, he works from home. This is my only son right there. He's sleeping on the blanket. Hi, Poisonous. I'm from North America. I'm in the US. Quit watching TV or movies like 20 years ago. Yes, that's how I feel. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to do a reveal at some point. Shaolin Kung Fu. Are you a Wu-Tang fan? I used to work on Staten Island, so I know a little bit about Wu-Tang. My son is a little hairy. Well, it's so funny because sometimes I'll say my furry son, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have a son who's a furry, just to clarify. I'm like, he's just a baby. He's just a cat. No, I'm not uncomfortable. I don't have money, but I would have to come to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whenever I travel to India, I'll let you guys know, but I'm not keen on leaving the country at this moment in time as an American. We need to let things chill for a little bit. This feels like a weird, like, shutdown, lockdown 2.0. Like I said earlier, I have a friend that is stuck in Kuwait right now because she was flying home from India when the bombing happened. Yeah, since you're trying, yeah. Some things don't ever change, right, Tupac? Like, I've been very stubborn too. I've been known for that. Absolutely. Yeah, Ronnie, oh my God. I'm good. I'm good right now. Umang, that's a bad, bro, that's a bad way to kidnap me, absolutely. Yeah. I can do, oh, his name is Benny. Benny boy. I found him when he was just a baby and I bottle fed him with a syringe. Oh, food I serve? Yeah, I'd have to think. I'd have to come up with a good menu. I actually eat a lot of Mediterranean food, like Mediterranean style, like a lot of charcuterie, a lot of like chicken dishes, things like that. Hi, Kay. Welcome back. But yeah, Rollo, his name's Benny. I do like shawarma. I do. I have never made it before because I just haven't learned. But I do like Asian food, yeah. Yeah, Mediterranean, exactly. I'm gonna make soka tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I've had biryani once before. I really liked it. I love baba ganoush. I love like chicken and rice, like pretty like basic like dishes like that. Chicken and rice is just kind of like popular in general, no matter where you go. Hi, Shobi. I do like dogs. I grew up with a dog. I had a Rhodesian Ridgeback when I was a kid. It's a version of an African hunting dog, but in the US. So go figure. Yeah, chicken. Yeah. I love ladybugs. I know, beautiful ant, right? I love ladybugs. They like are supposed to signify your ancestors and things like that. So I find them to be very sweet. Little sweet reminders. Kidnap. Yeah, you got to be careful out there. There's a lot of trafficking, a lot of stuff. Oh, dogs is food. Never. Never, ever. There's a big, they have like a dog meat festival in China called Yulin. And there's a lot of like advocacy in the US to end Yulin. Yeah, shawarma, kabsa, mandi, brownie, tandoori. Yes, mutton gravies, kebabs. Yeah, I love a good kebab too. What did I have today? Today I had some pretzels, and then I had a salad for lunch. No, this is my real eye color. the way that I feel like it makes it look super bright just because I have like my lights on and stuff. You're gonna get blinded, but that kind of stuff, yeah. It's The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. It's a Greek mythology. Aphrodite. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, but I'm very open to different types of cuisine. Coleslaw, I've had coleslaw, yeah. Yeah. Where'd it go? Yeah. Hi, Peter. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what is in Raul. I don't know what I am in centimeters, and I forget what you got. What do you say, kilos or stones? I don't know. I definitely watch what I eat. I track my macros. So I track like protein, carbs, fat, and then calories like last, because I like to look at the. Yeah, I'm reading it. Well, because you guys were talking to each other, so I didn't know. You have to write my name in capital letters. Ferrari, when you guys want me to pay attention to you, because I just glaze over if you guys are talking to each other. Yeah, Chinese food is common, but that's like the lore, or like what. Thank you. Yes, what a lot of people were saying in when COVID started is that it came in the US because somebody ate a bat, and like that was why everyone got sick. But American Chinese food. Is it weird to have KFC chicken with coleslaw? Because people say when I tell them that. No, I do that. I did that too. KFC now, though, something about the food changed. And I feel like it doesn't taste the same as it used to when I was a kid. But I like some of like there's like more local fried chicken places. And I would go there. Like now I go there instead. But usually I only eat that like in the summertime. A lot of fried foods, though. You only want to talk to me right now? Okay. Right? And there was also this other place called Chicken Corner. I don't know if that was a chain. I think it was like a small chain, but maybe it was a Northeast chain. I know I've had my water. But that was really good. Yeah. I love wearing makeup. I know. Well, it's like I'm on live. I'm not going to sit here and be silent per se. Have you seen CEOs where... Oh, yes, the McDonald's CEO, yes. I was like, talk about never eating that again. Oh, Louise, looking at your forehead. Oh, how cute. You want my brain? Oh, really? Yeah, the same. Yeah, I feel like because the food, I'm assuming, Ronnie, that you're also in America, maybe. And like our food, obviously, like the quality of our food has gone downhill. A lion is better. But yeah, too much fried food, I can't have. It makes me nauseous. And I'd rather so many more times, like I go out to eat now, and not even at like a chain restaurant, but like going to other places like to eat. Good night, Umong. Happy Holy. And the food just doesn't taste like I'm paying all this money for somebody else to cook it, and it's not even that good, right? So a lot of the times I'll actually end up making it at home. Who's the lady? Where's she from? Aw, that's so sweet. Hello to your parents. Yeah, robotic brie. It's probably a marketing gimmick, yeah. I'm back, you're live. You're live, not life. Oh, hi Bilal, welcome back. Yeah, some people have an aversion to when like cats or dogs like lick their face. Benny really doesn't. Yeah, Louis, but Louis is the French name. Yeah. How old do you think I am, Raul? Aw, inshallah. Thank you, Bilal. Yeah, Louis is like Louis the 14th. Like that's how we know how to say the French differentiation. For 1 minute. I know. Like, I don't know. Is it possible for me to be quiet for 1 minute? It doesn't splash. Louis. Loe. I feel like I can tell some of the words, like the pronunciation is maybe a dialect of Monaco. Louis the 16th. Yeah, we usually say like Louis is like the French American pronunciation, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Louis. But a lot of the different pronunciation, can't guess, yeah. I just had a birthday. Oh, I'm sorry, Tupac. Yeah, pet loss is so hard. It's so hard. They're a member of our families. Absolutely. I know. I feel so, like, it's so hard to lose them. It really is. My sisters are sleeping. No. Is it nighttime for you, Akbar? So it's hard to cook. It's hard to cook when other people are sleeping. You don't want to be too loud. Benny's 5. He's going to be 6. I stole Einstein's brain. I wish. How many gifts? Like 4 or 5 gifts? I do like green tea and matcha. He's what's called a domestic short hair. So he's like a hybrid tabby. 44, exactly. Exactly. He's getting older. He's older than mommy now. But, yeah, you're about right. I haven't watched, like, anime or animation. Oh, hi, Harakandi. Welcome back. Yeah, 40, right? That's what I thought. He's 40, I think, is his age. No, I like celebrating my birthday, but I like doing it in a relaxed way. Like, I celebrate my birthday by doing everything that I want to do. And then I like to have a dinner with my family. Oh, Brenna, what would your next move say if it was World War III started right now? I would probably move somewhere farther into the country, like as far as I could from New York City. Like, but I don't like, do I want to live in a post-apocalyptic society? You know what I mean? Like if it were brought to like US soil, right? Like, I don't know. Like, it's like if the apocalypse happened, would we want to survive that? Right? Oh no. Oh, for ghost, yeah. It's not a ghost, it's just Akbar. I know, there's a lot of like people get creeped out by things in the night. What's the ginger cat? I don't know. It depends on Garfield is the cartoon. Thank you. This is a gift for my aunt and uncle. Can you discuss your friend and cousin female? In what way? Yeah, of course you would like to live in a post-apocalyptic world better than dead anyway. I don't know, is it? Like, I don't know. I think it's like how precious but I like that, like we would be like have to live like more primal in a sense. Like I wouldn't want to be like hand-to-hand combat like the Last of Us type situation. But I do like that it would put us into like a back to nature. I am on Instagram. My Instagram is tagged on my page, on the top of my channel. I like simple jewelry. I like jewelry that I can layer. This is like a little pendant, like a half moon kind of like crescent pendant. What else? I like a lot of golds though, and mixing metals. I don't know. It depends on like what level of like when we talk about World War III, like what variation are we talking about? Are we talking about, they are naughty. They are, Za. They're so funny. They're very vocal, very animated. But I don't want to have to fight, right? Like, I don't know. Like, life is exhausting in and of itself, but like, I definitely have fight left in me where like, if I had to fight, you know, I would, but yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, the prayer and like, we can pray, but like, if I just sit here, like, I'm just waiting, you know, it's like waiting. Absolutely. My skincare routine, I use like a foaming cleanser, gel cleanser. And I use Clinique for my makeup. And I also use a brand called Innisfree, which is Korean skincare. Anything with hyaluronic acid. And I can cook. Every Wednesday, I do a cooking live now. So we're going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't see any other comments. I don't use Maybelline. No. Yeah, we're all cooked, exactly. We're all cooked. I'm from North America. Oh, let me open up the bigger chat. Hold on. There we go. At a bar in New York. Are you in New York City or what borough? Yeah, I'm equally as blessed. I want to speak English frequently, but I can't perform it. That's okay. It takes time. It takes time. Oh yeah, Maybelline New York Ambassador, Aliyah Bhatt, and Suhana Khan, all my sisters. There you go. Yeah, can we meet sister in New York? I'm not that famous. I'm not that famous to do a meet and greet. Oh, I just saw now, come to Monaco. It's safe. I'd love to come to Monaco. Red pink flower nails for Charles' wedding. I couldn't text someone because of it. Oh, it's so funny. I love the wedding photos were so beautiful. I actually saw them on TikTok last night, but the wedding looks so gorgeous. I've never lived on the West Coast, but I like being on the East Coast. My favorite moment in my life? I don't know. I've had many favorite moments. It's hard to choose just one. Hi, Azar from Pakistan. I've not been to Pakistan. Yeah. Oh, 2018, you were so young. You are famous in India. There we go. I love that. Thank you. Hi, Orange. Orange Pimp. I love that. How long's my hair? I just cut it a little bit. It's a little wavy right now, but I have longish hair, like medium length. You guys aren't responding. You guys are so funny. Vlog looks goated, yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's still afternoon. It's only 2:46 where I am. Caribbean. Yeah. Okay. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome back. Yes. Gold, not in danger. Yeah. Exactly. Good eyes. I am a white American. I don't like having colored hair. Like I like my natural hair color. I wouldn't dye it a crazy color, personally. But yeah, I like my natural hair color. Aw. Thanks, Abdullah. Yeah. Someone said. Yeah, I have good skin. I'm thankful. You want to start training pro wrestling? That's a cool goal. I love that. In the hospital? Oh my gosh, I hope not. That'd be crazy. What if Jesus came again next year? I don't know. We'll see. I will see. Say neon green. No, thank you. It's not, like, I don't mind when other people do it, but it's just a lot of maintenance, and, like, I don't like how it looks when it grows out. Have I been to the Caribbean before? I've been to Mexico. Where else have I been? I've been to Puerto Rico, and that was it, but not St. Vincent's or, I want to go to St. Lucia. St. Lucia looks really beautiful. But yeah, Brenna was in the hospital for the whole Sunday. No, that's awful. I hope you feel better. This is The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Do I love Jesus? Yeah, of course. Yeah, St. Vincent's also looked nice. Absolutely. I love that. Hey, Jim playing football, even interesting. Oh, wow. That's a lot of good goals. Explore the world. I love that. I love that. It's so good to have good goals for yourself. Kolkata and Park Street. There's so many so many people like me. Yeah. I guess it's a big tourist destination for Americans. When I feel like traveling again. What's one thing you don't like doing in my daily routine because you have to do it? Depending on the day, I don't always feel like cooking for myself. I honestly, I like to cook, but sometimes I'm like, oh, like I have to think about what to eat again. Yeah, of course. But, yeah. I don't have kids, no. And I'm not really a sports person. Like, I'll watch them just because it's a part of, like, the culture here in the U.S., but I'm not, if I had to choose, I probably watch American football or baseball the most. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Having no money is no joke. Yeah, I'll definitely remember you, Akbar. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm good at remembering my people. So I don't mind cooking. The washing utensils is a hassle. We don't use a dishwasher. Yes. Yeah, I'm thankful I have a dishwasher. But sometimes it's just the process of thinking about it. Yeah. But it just takes a lot of effort. So figuring that out. Yeah, peace. Nothing is an okay dream. It's okay to not have that. Christmas 2026. Oh, iron deficiency. Yeah. You gotta nourish yourself more. Yeah, I don't think Soka has enough iron in it. English. Yeah, I'm not bilingual per se. English or Spanish and French. Messy bun. Yeah, I like a good updo, but I'm not a messy bun person. The messy bun is like usually people have it on like the top of their head, but I don't like. Your mom's been saying. But I like a slick back bun, or I'll curl my hair sometimes too. It just depends on how busy I am. If you become a billionaire, what 2 things would you change to make the world a better place? Oh my gosh. The hunger crisis, and like definitely using my money to make sure that people have food, and then animals. I have a special place in my heart for animals and animal advocacy for sure. Did you ever cook in nature like burning woods? I've made s'mores. But that's it. I'm not like a cook over an open hearth. Actually, I did do a cooking summer camp when I was a kid, and we learned how to make like colonial era food. But that was probably the only time. Like we we made our own butter and cornbread and like spices and things like that. But that was like not as an adult. I don't mind it. I think it's cool, but like I just have a regular oven inside my house, you know? Thank you, Abby. I did a makeup routine in my shorts. So it's over there. Rabbits, I know. I love animals, yeah. You can love animals and not be vegan. Like, I think it's like the stipulation of like, if an animal is like humanely, you know, butchered, then it's like, for me, it's just part of life, you know, but it's like that's too much to me, an all or nothing thinking. Yeah. Hi, Maya. Welcome back. Let's see. I don't know what the tomato festival is. Is an MBA well seen as education? Yes, but a lot of people used to get their masters because they could get paid more money. But they don't. Getting an MBA doesn't guarantee that you're going to get paid a higher salary always. Yeah. You're vegetarian. Yeah, but don't give. Yeah, I think it's also like where you're from, right? Like there's a lot of vegetarians in India. What else was I reading? Makeup. Can you buy my eyes now? Hello, namaste. I don't know what a tomato festival is. I've never heard of that. Hi, peace. Welcome back. Oh, cook chicken for the first time in your life with the help of YouTube. I love that. That's so sweet. Thank you for finally being nice. What career should we pursue given the current and near future circumstances? In the US specifically, I would go into not just computer science, but like cybersecurity. Thank you, thoughts. I would go into, honestly, finance used to be big, but I wouldn't go into finance. I would pursue like anything in the healthcare fields. Business of different kinds. It depends though on the business. I don't know what's going to happen with our economy in the next 6 months. So like finances and doing things like trading and stuff like that can be fickle. But I think like any kind of like forecasting. Yeah. I know too many people are being nurses because it's easy and they like the attention. But yeah, cybersecurity, 1,000%. 1,000%. Oh, nice. You do trading. Yeah. Medical. Yeah. 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 Bilal's looking for a wife in the chat. Oh, I like Halloween Day, but which day? Oh, it's October 31st is Halloween. Last day of October. There you go. Am I an outgoing type of person or remain very converse or conservative? I'm selectively outgoing, but I like to be able to chill, you know. Lord Bull. Yeah, I made over 100K. Absolutely. It can be very lucrative, but I think like for people, like for kids that are studying right now, if they're like, I wouldn't recommend them only doing trading because I don't think most people are cut out like you, Orange, where like it takes a specific type of person to be able to do trading. One of my friends is a day trader, lives in Hawaii, travels all the time, you know, but again, it's a very specific type of person. 33. I thought AI was not long ago, but it was invented in 1956. I don't know the origins of AI, but yeah, we're gonna have. It's like how some people didn't want to have cell phones. You know, we have no choice but to adopt, like, understand that AI is a part of life now, because there's a lot of people, you know, in power that will make it like they're still gonna use it, but it's like figuring out like how do you want to use it ethically, but figuring it out in that way. It'll be a challenge. Yeah. Brenna, I don't think that AI would never replace medical jobs. Yeah, well, like you can only yeah, there's only so many things that could be taken away. And people, like, as humans on Earth, we always crave the human element as well. So I think that would also be a part of it. Antichrist technology, I mean, I don't know if I would personally make the direct comparison, but I understand what you mean. Hi, Sia. I understand what you mean. But I do think that, like, we have to think about ways to use technology as a tool and do our best not to have it be a tool that uses us. Although I think that, like, as humans, we're also, you know, used in some way. It's just a tool. It isn't something that takes jobs. Yeah. I think it's like I don't know, like a lot of people benefit when you live in fear all the time. So it's like, just take it with a grain of salt. Hi, Ali. Thank you, Original. Oh, what about for Scorpio? Scorpio, you guys are very reserved, secretive. Everything's on a need-to-know basis. Yeah. Oh, like they're trying to create fake consciousness. I know. Well, it's honestly, it just speaks to how lonely people are and how they feel like they have an inability to connect with other people. People use AI when they want to feel like AI is a yes person, right? So like, at least for ChatGPT, its goal is to keep you on there, like any social media platform. So it's just going to affirm what it thinks that you want to hear. I'm a Pisces. I'm not a Scorpio. Oh, became a dad. Oh, congratulations. Many blessings to you. I'm like, yeah, 70 years old. Yeah, yeah. Capricorn, you're very hardworking. You always love beauty. You're always beautiful. Oh, Scorpio rising. I love that. Yes, yes. Yeah, I love a good Capricorn because you're a balance of the head and the heart. Gemini's all over the place. You guys are more scattered. But I love it because you're very theatrical. Aries, you're very intense, can be very impulsive. Although, like, you're really passionate. Happy belated, Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius, you're like, feel very different. Yeah, I know, right? Than the people around you. You're meant to be a humanitarian and really find a way to objectively detach from a lot of emotions. That's why people think you're cold. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, AI is making people suffer. Absolutely. Libra, you guys like balance, but with Libra, like you're also supposed to remain like a little bit lighter and find balance. You're very good judges. You're very diplomatic. Geminis and Libras can see both sides of a situation. That's my wedding ring. It's my engagement ring in my band. Not tarot, astrology. Yeah. Yeah, your cheeks go red, exactly. Can we hang out? You're so clean. Thanks. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? Sorry. I don't think if I miss anybody else. Yeah, I make AF photos, not like others who made illegal photos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my rings are insured. Anything better, dude. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, AI struggles. Yes, absolutely. To be a YouTuber, that's your goal, Yashi? I love that. My husband reminds me of my dad. Yeah, my husband's very smart. Because he's a businessman, too. Absolutely. Hi, Action. Hello. But I do love, like, talking about astrology, too. It's also fun to talk about. Just, like, another tool for self-discovery. But I don't, like, a lot of people are like, it's so predictive, like, it's going to tell me who I am. But, you know, it's not the end-all, be-all. We also all have free will, right? So it's like, you can do what you want. Am I an astrologer? I do practice astrology. Yeah, I'm not solely an astrologer, though. I made an edit my cousin thought was AI. Oh my gosh, yeah, your edit was too good. Too goated. But yeah, I find it gets helpful cocktail party conversation. I'm American. Yeah. Oh yeah, in Delhi, India. That's like any major city, unfortunately, you see that a lot. And I remember when I was watching Durandar, like it was common even for men. Which was kind of, I mean, like from what I could tell, but I didn't know enough about it. Bye, Yashi. Good luck with your YouTube career. Romeo, that's okay. AI isn't a cyborg or a humanoid that can take human jobs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll see, like, we're still in the guinea pig period. Like, we don't know how it'll affect people actually, you know? Wanted them with every prayer. I don't know what that means below. No, I'm not Mexican. Asking about source, like, source energy, the source of your studies. I don't know what you mean. I haven't seen that movie. And bioweapons. I have no religion. Hablo un poco español, sí. Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know if he was here. Oh, and it isn't too far into the future, too. That's true. Hi, Google. Thank you, too. Bien, gracias. Good night, Za. Yeah, pure white American beauty. Hi, Maya. I'm not Mark Zuckerberg. I'm better than that. Yes. Yeah, a good, like, Mexican, like, meal is so good. I'm not looking for any specific religion now. Yeah. Yeah, flat earth. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Well, there's a lot of different ways that it can go, and we won't know until we get into the future. I do know about the chakras, yes. I love studying about the chakra system. I know AI is most likely going to take over the world. Yeah, and I think it's like movies like I, Robot, you know, like things like that have made people like afraid of tech taking over the world. But I also think that people just fear the unknown inherently, and that's always been true. Yeah. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I'm going to hop off in not that much longer either. I'll be hopping off. And tomorrow we will be making soka together. So you guys will be upstairs in my kitchen, so you can get a little kitchen tour. Triggered people are so bad mentality. They roast and insult girls. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I mean, that's like the internet is like that, you know? Thank you, Rosemary. Yeah, feel better, Eloise. We'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Brandon. Welcome. Yeah, if you're ever get single, like, let me know. Movies are there to subconsciously make you ready for what has to come. Yeah. I know. I feel like that. It's like so meta to think about that, right? Of like what are the levels of consciousness, and like I think about that with any technology that we know as humans. It's already been out for a certain period of time when we know. So yeah, it's kind of wild. My Insta's linked on my page. My channel. Right. Yeah. Back in the Industrial Revolution, people are also thinking that the machine is going to take humans over. That's the same shit that makes humans panic. Yeah. That's how I feel that too. It's like an energy of like people just panic about the next big thing. So after live, I have a work call in about like an hour. So I'm going to do a work call. I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to do my workout for the evening. And then I feel like I have a couple things. I'm probably going to set up my pattern and then try to work on it a little bit as well tonight. So I want to sew on live as well. So I'll set you up by my sewing machine. Yeah, Akash. Vineland Saga Season 2. Is that an anime? Yeah, Discord I won't do. I don't like it. Spaghetti here? Yeah, people just make up shit. They really do. I don't know Lucky Dancer. I've never heard of that. And I don't know what which class what that means. I'll probably start doing vlogs. I haven't thought of it though. Oh yeah, of course, Rosemary. Absolutely. You're so sweet. You have a crush on me? Listen, I just like to be in good energy with people, so I'm happy to share the love. Yeah, Parth. Yeah, I get it. I don't know Ado. No. I don't really listen to any Japanese singers. Like, I'll listen to some Spanish songs. But I like to sing along in the car. Oh, that's so funny. You were just asking that, Tupac. Do you like dancing while listening to songs or just sing? Mostly I'm listening to music when I'm driving in the car, or when I'm working out. So like I am inherently moving, but like I will dance. I can dance. I used to dance, like dancing was kind of like my activity when I was a kid. I danced like ballet, tap, jazz when I was a kid. Bailando, yes. Yeah, any kind of like bachata is very big too. Fewer in live struggle with lust. Oh yeah, I like byproduct of the internet. But thank you, Akbar. Yeah, machines are doing human work, but do you think humans are jobless, for real, starving? I mean, in the US, like we have so much opportunity here for different jobs. So like remote, online, hybrid remote, in-person jobs. So like there's a lot of opportunity where like if something happened in one area, there's other opportunities for people to get work, but who knows? Yeah, I know. You need chamomile tea. What kind of snacks? What did I have? I love pretzels. I eat pretzels a lot. For like junk food snacks, I like salt and vinegar potato chips. I love like cheese. Grapes. I'll eat grapes. I eat a lot of like charcuterie style. Yeah. You're so sweet. March 13th, Raj. Happy almost birthday. Yeah, cheese is so good. How about for you, Tupac? Any good songs? I've heard a random person ask me to sing because they heard me before, said I sound good. I might want to be a singer. Absolutely. I mean, listen, the best thing that I can say if you want to be a performer is or just somebody who wants more confidence, and I know, Swas, we were talking about this, is like putting yourself into the mentality of like being an actress and playing a role, even if that role is the person that you want to evolve into. And so it detaches you from like being afraid of judgment. People are always going to be judgmental, but like the people that matter are the ones that are coming to you with constructive criticism because they want best for you. But anyone that doesn't want best is just unhappy. So like learning how to not take their opinions to heart is the best thing, because it doesn't really matter. People just like there's a lot of people out there that want to like rage bait, you know, or spread negativity just for the sake of attention. But it's like, okay, we just know this about people like that. So like you can choose who you want to actually pay attention to or engage with. But usually the lack of confidence comes from a worry of being judged. Yeah, I hope you feel better. It's 3:09 p.m. Yeah. It's not that I don't like Chinese food. I just don't really have access to it like that. But it's because it's also American Chinese food is different. A lot of it's fried, and I don't like to eat like a lot of fried foods. Thank you, Rosemary. Yeah. Yeah, I had my nose pierced once before, but I don't like the way it looks anymore. Strawberries. Yes, cranberry. I love cranberries too. I had figs earlier. Right now I want to know that. Oh, I don't know what you mean by AQI. I just jealous. Boys always judge girls. That's why I don't like boys. Yeah, and there are some. I feel like it's harder for you guys. Like I don't know. I don't feel I have a lot of like friends that are guys, girls, like but they're not to me they're not judgy. One of my dad said he was so worried. Yeah, he's going to lose his sleep and I want that for him. Yeah. I know. I feel like he just wants you to feel better. Parents don't like when their kids are sick, you know. Bad Bunny, yeah, I love Bad Bunny's music. The beats are good. Hi, Beers, welcome. Later, that I looked at my response, it was rude. I didn't mean to come out rude. No, you're fine, yeah. Yeah, but I understand that. Like, literally, one of my friends got trolled for mentioning that one particular song. I'm sure. I mean, that's what the internet, like, it's always part of that, you know? I also get bullied, so I also get less confidence, but recently people have been kind. Yeah, as you get older, people do get out of that, right? Like, it kind of, like, it comes to a point where, like, once you hit a certain age, like, adults look at other adults, and if, like, you're still bullying people when you're older, it's, like, especially in America, it's, like, you're seen as, like, a loser. Like, it's, like, you're not, if you're bullying somebody that old, like, you're just, like, that's kind of seen as, like, you're not successful enough to have other things to worry about, you know? Chinese fusions. Yeah, I do like Thai food, but for me, it's like a snack is different than a meal. So like a snack is like something that I would have in between, but I wouldn't like large meals. I do love Thai food, and any kind of like ramen, like noodles, like broth, like that kind of stuff. Korean fried chicken is also so good. But yeah. And the pickled radish. I really like the pickled radish. Oh, air quality index. Okay. We have, I don't know what our air is here. It's good here. Like, we don't, I feel like in India, there's a lot of places where there's a lot of like haze for you guys. But I mean, my backyard is full of trees. I'm a coffee person. Yeah. Yeah. My clip was always slipping, so I'm always fixing it. Hi, Abby. Welcome back. No love songs. I'm in the US. What dream do I want to achieve in March? I want to cook every Wednesday and I want to finish my shirt. I want to sew my shirt. Do a cooking live every Wednesday. Yeah, Abby, I know. That's a big conversation right now for sure. That's what everyone's saying. Like, the files must be so bad. It's like, I'm laughing because it's unbelievable, not because it's actually funny. White hair, sometimes it could be Tupac a vitamin deficiency. If you get gray hair early, it can also be stress. Love. Judging their age, where I support that kids for these. Yeah, it depends. I will be on live tomorrow. Yes, at 1 p.m. Eastern. One random fact, classical, traditional Chinese and Japanese songs are a goldmine most people haven't delved into. That's so cool. For calming, Vicky, I love that. Yeah, Ferrari, I agree. Recently, I haven't been listening to Hindi songs, but so I don't have one right now. Yeah, it depends. I will kind of shift. It depends on my mood. Like, I listen to a lot of lo-fi while I'm live, just because if I have songs with words, it'll distract me. Yeah. But oh, Charlie Puth, yeah. He's a East Coaster. I think he was from New Jersey. But he's been like it's so funny because I feel like he's more popular not in America. Like, it's not that he isn't popular here, but like he's not like as well known or listened to a lot. He was at the Super Bowl though. Yeah. Bye, Maya. See you tomorrow. Profile picture, yeah. My profile picture, yes. Thanks, Tupac. I support the little girls who create reels, but I feel angry. Do they say they ask while they're not studying? That's crazy. I grew up listening to Eminem, yeah. I don't like seek out his music. I don't dislike it, but it's not like on my usual repertoire of listens. But I really appreciate his like story and the movie 8 Mile. I don't know if you've watched the movie 8 Mile, but that's a good one, Nomad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I find that a lot of music shifts with my mood. So I fall into that in between. But yeah, exactly. I don't know. Have you guys seen the Scary Movie soundtrack or Scary Movie movies? They're like parodies on scary movies in the US. Hi, Kendall. Yeah. David Icke? No, I don't know off the top of my head. So they're making another scary movie, like a new one now, and I think Eminem is going to be in it. Eloise, feel better. Insomnia can be genetic, yeah. Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg. Love Snoop Dogg. Sounds good on my end. See you later. Hi, Hussein. Yeah, he's a rapper. And Snoop Dogg, they're both rappers, but it's kind of like before, like your generation knows of him, but they're not as popular with the younger crowd. Unfortunately. Ramadan Mubarak, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna head out now too because I have to charge my phone. My phone is on 7%. I'm from North America, Vishal, but hello and goodbye. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll see you guys same time, same place. And we will also be cooking tomorrow. So you guys will be up in my kitchen. And then I'll probably make it back down to my office. So I hope you guys, yes, Kai. Excuse me. I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope you sleep well, feel better, rest up, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for being here.